Hi everybody, I'm Benny. We are running another election this year, so let's talk about it. So the timeline for the 2025 election is pretty simple and straightforward. We are hoping to run the election in August. That means that if you want to be able to vote in this year's election, you have to be a member by July. And if you want to run for election in this year's election, you have to be a member by the end of May. Election will run in a pretty straightforward process. We announce the dates of the election at the beginning of August, and then you submit your vote. We'll open up voting, and then there's 2 weeks for you to submit your vote and be part of the process. You get multiple reminders if you're not in there remembering. The term for anybody that's on the board is 3 years. People want to join the AlmaLinux board for a couple of different reasons. The biggest and most common reason is because they want to give back to a project that they care about. If you're a user of AlmaLinux or just a supporter of open source in general, joining the AlmaLinux board is a great way to give back to open source. One of the other common reasons that people join is that they want to help provide their insights into how to run a project. So if you've been around in open source for a long time, the AlmaLinux project is still pretty new, and you get to be part of building up the foundation in a way that will outlast all of us. The other thing is that you get to help lead the AlmaLinux project. You get to provide your point of view in all of the decisions that we make and all of the things that go on at the leadership level for the project. As a very new project, we are still working on setting up the foundation of everything that we want to see and ensure that the structure of the organization is as solid as possible, ensure that our sponsorship base continues to expand, making sure that we continue to remain a very neutral place for people to collaborate, and expand the reach of AlmaLinux by talking about where we're being used and how we're being adopted across the world. If you decide that you want to run for the board, the expectations for board members are pretty common expectations. We expect you to attend meetings. We expect you to stay up to date on what's going on with AlmaLinux. We expect you to read documents and stuff that come up ahead of the meetings so that you can provide insights and participate in anything that needs a vote or provide an opinion on stuff like that. And obviously, we expect you to abide by our code of ethics and the general board of operations, or the board operations guide. If you want to get involved but are not interested in joining the board, which is totally fine, there are tons of ways to do it. Come hang out with the SIGs. There's a long list of places and people who are providing their insights and making the project better and the way that they can.